TruTrade is on a mission to make automated trading accessible to retail traders worldwide. This is what inspires each and every automated strategy we create. TruTrade has enabled countless traders to take advantage of the financial markets using the same methods large investment banks and financial institutions have been using for the last decade. This is the first time that such software has been released to the general public. TruTrade has single-handedly revolutionized automated trading with our institutional-grade trading technology, specifically engineered to provide traders with rapid-fire order routing software that finally levels the playing field for the retail trader. None of the large hedge funds enter orders manually. This is critical information you must be made aware of if you want to be a successful day trader. All of them use algorithms to get in and out of the markets with a level of speed and efficiency humans just simply cannot compete with. The harsh reality is that if you are still clicking a mouse to scalp the financial markets, you are playing a game you have very little chance of winning. To turn your trading around, you need to use the same technology the billion-dollar institutions have been using to exploit price action for the last decade. With TruTrade's cutting-edge automated trading software, you can level the playing field and start entering and exiting trades with surgical precision and rapid-fire speeds, and start taking advantage of the technology the large institutions have been using for years. Only recently has this technology trickled down to the retail market. We now have retail trading platforms with enough firepower to actually run sophisticated, dynamically adjusting algorithms that react to market data as the session unfolds from a laptop anywhere in the world. Most retail traders trade manually and thus are not consistently profitable because they are unable to manage risk appropriately due to the inability to multitask and stay focused for long periods of time. They put on a small position and have a winning trade, but then put on a bigger position and have a losing trade or take profit way before their intended profit target has been reached, or hold on to a losing position hoping it will turn around. All of these behaviors keep most traders from ever being consistently profitable because their trading process is anything but consistent. TruTrade's automated trading systems solve this problem by making mathematically sound decisions on autopilot, removing all of these factors from the equation. With TruTrade, traders always take the highest probability trades, with executions in milliseconds, minimizing slippage and never missing the big move. The big institutions have been trading this way for decades, while most retail traders are still stuck in the Stone Age, attempting to scalp the futures markets by clicking a mouse. Stop clicking a mouse and step into the world of instant executions, minimal slippage, and fully automated entries and exits with TruTrade automation. At TruTrade, we interview the trader to determine which of our products best suits their account size, time availability, experience level, and trading goals to ensure they achieve the desired outcome. This process allows each user to get a custom-tailored system configuration that will allow them to reach their highest level of trading success as quickly as possible. Most traders are unsuccessful due to a lack of discipline, slow reaction times, too many distractions, and letting emotions cloud their judgment. TruTrade solves all of these problems with our battle-tested auto trading algorithms developed by some of the world's top traders and engineered by an elite programming staff with decades of experience. TruTrade's proprietary dynamic risk adjustment module has set the industry standard for automated portfolio-based risk management and has changed the game for retail traders worldwide. At TruTrade, we also have a full-time tech support team to assist you with any tech support issues Monday through Friday. All of our plug-and-play automated trading systems and high-end chart traders come with thorough documentation and training videos produced by professional traders to take your trading to the next level overnight. Traders of all skill levels are experiencing huge success with our automated trading systems because they were engineered to be equally viable for both the complete novice and the 30-year veteran. Users can get started with TruTrade with account sizes as small as $2,000. If you want to get started using TruTrade Automated, but do not currently have enough capital to fund a trading account, you can use our software to get funded with many of the top prop trading firms. We would like you to meet Guillermo, one of our top performing prop traders. So with day trading, what motivated you to start day trading?
Sure. Well, I wanted an opportunity to generate extra income outside of my daily work. So working full time, taking care of an extended family now, it's very challenging to find time. So I just happened to stumble upon it and learned a little bit more about trading, and that's really what piqued my interest.
And did you have like a handful of experiences, like different platforms, different approaches? Tell us a little bit about some of the experiences.
Sure. So I learned through a trading group. I was introduced by a friend. As I started learning about different systems and automations and indicators and all those things, I started going into the market and trying to find something that would work for me. Unfortunately, I just didn't have success. You know, a lot of the software really required you to be in front of the computer all day. And I just couldn't do that. You know, just with, like I said, with my busy lifestyle, it just wouldn't work for me. I tried them, didn't work.
Right.
And that's, you know, I was a little discouraged for a little while.
Yeah. Now, and you've been doing this for how long?
I'm actually a newer trader.
Okay.
I've only been doing this for about 9 months now.
Right. Now, TruTrade, you're involved, you love the technology. What was there a deciding part or a feature of this particular product that won you over?
Yeah, well, you know, what really won me over was actually talking to Danny at the company. So I gave him the background. I said, hey, I'm frustrated, I'm discouraged. What I'm doing now is not working. What does your company offer? And he listened to my needs, right? He asked me, well, what are you trading? What's your balance like? And then he custom tailored something for me, which is totally different approach, right? Everybody's trying to sell me their top package for, you know, top dollar, right? Danny was not like that. He was like, I'm gonna sell you the product that's gonna work just right for you. Wow. And that's really what drew me to TruTrade.
And what parts of the product were easy to understand, and what were maybe some of the more difficult, but some of the things you've mastered over time?
Sure. Well, you know, I think it does take some mastering because you do need to learn how the automation works. You know, it's not you just turn it on and it's going to do that. You have to learn. They provide the training that comes with it. They give you the instructions so you know how to set it up correctly. And then you got to use it consistently because you got to see how it behaves and you got to learn. And then you can start utilizing it. How you're supposed to do it, right?
Got it. Now, it's pretty sophisticated stuff, but I've been told that if you have a baseline information, you can be successful if you work hard at it. Is that somewhat true in your opinion?
Yeah, it is very complex software. Even after looking at it for months, I still don't know how it calculates everything, right? You have to be a math genius times 20 to figure out what the software is doing. And I don't know that. And that's really not my job to do that, right? Because I trust the software.
Got it.
So I trade at certain times in the morning, typically at market open at 6:30, way before my job starts during the day. I kind of know how the pattern, how the market starts to move, and then I engage the automation, and then I just let it do its thing.
Got it.
And then my only decision is, when do I get out? You know, when do I take my profit? And that's really the biggest decision I need to make every morning.
So then from a specific or a practical, walk us through, you sit down, you have your cup of coffee,
Sure.
You fire up the platform. Just walk us through just a couple of steps just to give us an idea what that experience is like for you.
Sure. So I'm located on the West Coast, so specific time. So I get up about 6:15, 6 o'clock, in my pajamas, cup of coffee. I look tore up, you know, I'm not ready for any sort of appearance of any kind. So I fire up my computer about 6:15 a.m. and then I start seeing what the market did overnight, in the overnight trading hours. I try to look for patterns, right? Was it high? Did it come down? Is it going to continue? Is it a continuation day? So I kind of look for those patterns, and then I wait for market open. And then I'm just sitting there watching it. And when I feel good about it, then I engage. And that's what I do. So yeah, I'm in my pajamas trading in the morning.
You gotta love that.
That's nice.
So what makes TruTrade unique, just in a personal way for you, you know, the product, the brand, the support, the network? What do you love about it?
Sure, you know, I like lots of things about it. I think the support is the first thing, because, you know, they did custom tailor something for me. And I've been able to reach out with questions, and they're happy to do that. But I really like about the company is that they're not overhyping it at all. They're not promising you instant riches. Because if somebody does, then you better watch out if that's what they're promising you, right?
Yeah.
These guys are promising that, hey, if you follow our automation and you do what you're supposed to and you learn with it, then you're going to be successful. And I've been lucky to do that.
Yeah. So if someone really is disciplined and they dig in and they do their work, what can they expect to make in a real world sense if they apply themselves?
You know, I think the sky's the limit. You know, obviously you're limited by your trading account and other factors, of course. For my personal goals, you know, I aim for 500 to about 1,000 during my trading session in the morning. That's my personal goal. Someone could have bigger goals than that, right? For me, it was just to create some residual extra income on a weekly basis. So that's my goal, and that's what I shoot for, and I do it consistently.
Is the platform set up in a way where when you hit your goal, does it notify you?
Yeah, so it does track your profit and loss, so you can see it on the screen at the whole time. So you really have to be disciplined. So when you reach a goal, you stop, right? You don't want to do something crazy and not follow your own discipline. So you have to be disciplined. Same way, if you don't meet your profit goal, it's okay. You know, you're going to have another trading day, and there's many trading days in a year, right? So just be disciplined about it and be consistent.
Got it. And is there a personal approach, or how have you found your rhythm from day to day, staying consistent and staying disciplined with the product?
Yeah, I think for me has been really what I mentioned earlier was more of a just kind of take a look at the market overall. How are things looking? How am I feeling that day? You know, if I'm like ill, like if I had a cold or something, not feeling well, that's probably not a day that I want to trade. It's just not, I'm not in it, right? So I think psychologically, you just got to be in it to say, hey, I'm going to do well today. You got to have the right mindset, and then you just enjoy it, right? Because it is fun when you see the P&L, it starts going up. It's exciting. I can't tell you. I've been working in banking for over 20 years, right? And I get a paycheck, and it's a great living. But there's something just exciting when you're there in front of a computer and you just made, you know, $500 to $1,000 in as little as 5 minutes, and you're done, right? That's just amazing. I don't know any other industry that you can do that.
Yeah. So you get a profit. What's your personal approach and what's your mindset about reinvesting, taking some for yourself? Have you gotten that far with your own metric of how you're working with your money?
Yeah, you know, it's changed over time, right? I think initially, before we had foster children, I was thinking, oh, we're going to save for retirement, vacations, and that sort of thing, right? Now I'm thinking about, how am I going to pay for college, right? I hadn't even thought about that until I have three kids now. So now I got to think out, man, how am I going to pay for that, right? So that's been a different motivation for me now, is to say, hey, you got to be responsible. You know, got to be thinking about the future. And like I said, I'm blessed to have a good job like I do, but there's other ways to supplement your income.
So you talked about motivation. You know, everybody wants to make a little bit more money, have a little bit better lifestyle. You talked about, you know, taking care of your family. Are there any other motivations, like when you think about using this product? Because you seem pretty energized about just the idea of it. Are there any other motivations? Yeah,
you know, there is. So when I first got into kind of learning about trading was via introduction from a friend, right? And I learned, and there's, I think, people out there that don't know anything about it, like I didn't know anything about it, right? I didn't know you could trade. I didn't know you could do any of those things. I thought you had to be a millionaire to do this type of trading. It's not so. So I think companies like TruTrade, I think, can really help an average person like myself that's not even in that industry learn about trading, provide a tool that can work, and give it a really serious go at it.
So then, if you were to say TruTrade is the perfect opportunity for this person, who would you say this person is?
Well, I think it could be from the beginning trader like myself that has some resources to purchase automation, but maybe don't have the resources for a huge capital account, right, to fund an account, to someone that has millions that really needs to leverage automation for risk management in general, right? If you're managing a big portfolio, this is software that can help you manage that, you know, and be successful. The software is versatile, so you can put in your profit and loss maximums and losses as well. You can say, after I reach a certain threshold, it's going to stop. So the software will do that automatically for you. So you don't have to be in front of it at all. You could just let it automatic and let it do its thing. I just it's one of those things you just kind of stumble upon, and maybe I just got lucky, because there's so many people out there pretending that they're the solution when they're really not.
Yeah.
So I think I hit the jackpot, like they say,
Yeah.
When I ran into Danny and Brian at TruTrade.
A lot of times people want to take action on a good thing, but they get distracted, something comes up, or they just don't want to make the decision. What would you recommend to help people maybe take a next step?
Sure, I think you mentally have to be prepared that this is something you truly want to do, because you do need to commit yourself. The next thing is, you should learn about the markets and just know the basics, right? You don't have to be an expert in it, but just know the basics. And really the third thing you need a software tool to do it. Like I said, when I first entered the market at 6:30 in the morning, it's so volatile, you couldn't do it manually. You could not put in your trade fast enough because the market would turn on you, and it just wouldn't be profitable for you to do that. So you need an automation tool to do that for you. I just don't see how you could do it manually, to be honest with you.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
I watched the webinar and I was extremely impressed with the presentation. So I called Danny and instantly realized I was talking to an experienced trader. Unlike most companies selling trading-related products, TruTrade sales reps trade the markets using the exact same software they sell to their customers. He recommended the perfect bot for my account size and trading style. I couldn't be happier with the results. TruTrade has made a huge difference in my trading.
At TruTrade, we have 3 main product tiers to suit the needs of our diverse client base. Our first product tier is for traders that want to be in the driver's seat and take more of a hands-on discretionary approach to trading while still harnessing the power of fully automated entries and exits. With this product, traders can manually engage the bot via the chart trader. At this point, the bot takes over and executes the order and then manages the trade via the user's settings. This system is fully customizable, allowing it to be configured to each user's specific needs. The stop and target distances, max P&L settings, and more can be adjusted by the user from the Properties panel. Our second product tier offers a true turnkey plug-and-play automated trading solution, allowing users to scalp the financial markets with lightning-fast speed and precision. Price action scalping is the fastest way for traders to make a consistent profit trading while simultaneously minimizing drawdowns intraday. With our plug-and-play solution, the software does all of the work once configured to the desired settings. This system also contains built-in risk management technology to allow users to set max profit loss amounts per instrument and on the account the bots are trading on. Our second tier product is best suited for traders that want a more hands-off plug-and-play approach. TruTrade's proprietary fully automated bot networks have set a new standard for retail automation, allowing users to run a fully automated portfolio comprised of multiple trading systems running on a multitude of correlated instruments, working together interactively to increase profit while simultaneously reducing risk. This product is best utilized by traders with at least a 6-figure trading account, with a need to manage risk on a portfolio-wide scale. TruTrade's bot networks are specifically suited for experienced traders with capital to put to work. TruTrade's bot network technology allows you to trade like a big hedge fund from your home or office. This is achieved by the use of our proprietary dynamic risk adjustment technology that will dynamically adjust exposure as the session unfolds, allowing users to harness the full power of algorithmic trading technology.
My wife and I have been trading for a few years now, but we want to take our trading to the next level and do it full time.
We were browsing for trading systems online and we found TruTrade, and it was clear they were levels ahead of every other company selling trading systems.
I called TruTrade and spoke with Brian. He set me up with one of their high-end, fully automated bot networks. And this allowed me to automate the trading process so that I would no longer miss good trades, get distracted, or exit trades too early due to an emotional reaction to the P&L.
Yeah, we're making 3 times more money than we were before using TruTrade's bot network software, but more importantly, we're not forced to sit in front of the computer all day looking for good trading opportunities.
TruTrade's plug-and-play automated trading systems have forever changed the landscape for the retail trader, allowing them to use the same technology the large institutions have been using for years to trade price action with instant execution and the ability to run a fully automated portfolio comprised of several different trading systems that work together synergistically to increase profit while simultaneously lowering risk. Take control of your trading with TruTrade by visiting TruTrade.io. Click the Let's Get Started button located on the home page to gain access to our comprehensive trading automation webinar. Contact your TruTrade trading professional to get started today.